An unprotected car paint finish is just not going to last nearly as long as one is properly protected. So the question is that $8 ceramic coating just as good as the one that cost $150? Well, let's find out. In the first test, we'll see how well the ceramic coatings protect car paint. We'll also see how well they protect plastic. Before I apply the ceramic coatings, I'll wash the front hood, which will serve as a test area of the vehicle. Pour 2 to 3 ounces of strip wash into the bucket. Spray hose directly into the wash pad to dispense soap and create suds. Fill bucket 2/3 full. Now that I've washed the vehicle with strip wash, I'll need to remove all the contaminants from the paint. A clay bar is designed to remove environmental contaminants which can deteriorate a paint's finish. It does a great job of removing brake dust that becomes lodged inside the clear coat. The clay bar that I purchased comes with this lubricant which allows the clay bar to slide freely. Sometimes the clay bar isn't able to remove all the brake dust, so I'll go ahead and apply an iron remover which will quickly break down any remaining iron. Just to be sure the test area is completely clean, I'll go ahead and wash the vehicle one more time with the strip wash. At a price of only $8 is this Shine Armor brand. It claims to offer your vehicle a waterless wash, coat, and shine. It even includes 2 microfiber towels. The Shine Armor is made in USA. Let's first measure the slickness of the paint without any waxes or coatings. The digital angle gauge shows that the front hood is level. I'll use a brand new sponge with 5 pounds of weight on top of the sponge. And the unprotected paint just isn't very slick as it's taking right at 4.5 pounds of force for the sponge to slide. Since we're testing 8 different ceramic coatings, I'll go ahead and create 8 different test areas on the flattest areas of the front hood. Spray onto a cleaned, damp microfiber cloth and onto the surface you are cleaning. Gently wipe the surface with the first pre-wetted folded microfiber cloth. Quickly switch to a clean, folded, dry microfiber cloth and buff off the remaining haze before it dries. Repeat this process until the entire vehicle is clean, streak-free, and ultra-glossy. It's also safe to use on glass, paint, and metal and plastic. Headlight covers are made of polycarbonate, and it takes quite a bit more force to slide the sponge across a polycarbonate panel at 12.7 pounds. Let's apply each ceramic coating that we'll be testing to a brand new polycarbonate sheet for additional testing. If it's all about ease of application, the Shine Armor is very easy to work with and buffs to a nice shine with very minimal effort. At a price of $15 is this Hybrid Solutions. On the previous review on ceramic coatings, the Hybrid Solutions did an amazing job, so let's see if it still performs well. It claims to offer extreme water repellency. We're going to test that. They claim it's long-lasting and it can last over 6 months. The Hybrid Solutions is made in USA. For best results, do not over-apply the active formula. Use 2 sprays per panel. Spread and wipe with a cleaned, folded microfiber cloth. Use a separate microfiber cloth to remove. You can also use this product on exterior glass, plastics, and more. Just like the Shine Armor, the Hybrid Solutions is very easy to apply and buffs to a shiny finish with minimal effort. At a price of $17 is this Cerakote brand. It claims to offer unsurpassed slickness. We're going to test that. It also comes with a microfiber towel. It claims to be extremely hydrophobic, and the Cerakote is made in USA. Park the vehicle in the shade or out of the sun. Gently shake bottle for approximately 10 seconds. Evenly spray a light coat directly onto the surface. Using one side of the towel, wipe the coating evenly across the surface. Immediately flip the towel to a clean, dry side and buff the coating to an incredible shine. Inspect each section after buffing to ensure no haze remains. If haze is present, buff the haze away to a high gloss shine. It'll be fully cured in about 2 hours. During this time, you'll notice the gloss level and slickness increases dramatically. Do not expose to moisture during the 2-hour cure. And the Cerakote is also very easy to apply, just like the Shine Armor and the Hybrid Solutions. At a price of $25 is this Chemical Guys brand. Instructions for use include shaking the container well. Spray onto the surface, working one section at a time. Use a clean microfiber towel to gently wipe the area clean. For best results, do not apply in direct sunlight. The manufacturer claims extreme hyperactive water beading. They claim it offers protection against UV rays, extreme weather, and contamination. The Chemical Guys is made in USA. And the Chemical Guys is very easy to apply, but it did take just a little bit more effort to buff to a shine compared to the Cerakote. At a price of $38 is this Nano Bond brand. In addition to the bottle of ceramic coating, it also includes a sponge, microfiber towel, a micro-suede applicator, and gloves. The Nano Bond is made in China. The first step is to wrap the cloth over the coating sponge. Put liquid on the cloth. Spread the liquid on the car and wait for 1 to 2 minutes for the liquid to dry. Use the towel to wipe and polish. It's supposed to leave a glass-like finish. They claim it offers outstanding water beading that makes the water almost jump off the surface. It's supposed to offer protection for up to 36 months. The Nano Bond is made in China. Instead of a spray and wipe like the other brands, the Nano Bond is a wipe and wait system that takes about 4 to 5 times as much time to apply. At a price of $60 is this Topcoat F11Pro. The kit includes 16-ounce F11Pro spray bottle, 2-ounce travel bottle, and 2 microfiber towels. They claim that their product is the most advanced water-based ceramic coating. The F11 is made in USA. Spray F11Pro directly on the surface, coating one area at a time. Immediately hand buff F11Pro in with a dry and clean top coat microfiber towel. Use the second dry microfiber cloth for final buff to ensure the entire surface area is polished and potential areas of overspray are removed. Repeat this process until all areas are coated inside and out. Let cure for 24 hours. It's supposed to last up to 12 months. And the F11 top coat sprays on quickly and wipes away easily. At a price of $90 is this advanced graphene coating. They claim it lasts up to 10 years. Includes 2 microfiber towels. It also comes with a couple pairs of gloves. Wrap the cloth around the sponge and apply 4 drops of graphene coating. Apply in straight lines. First apply horizontally and then vertically to an area about half the size of the hood. Make sure to apply 1 to 2 drops whenever the sponge feels dry or when you don't see the product being applied to the surface. Immediately after, buff the surface gently in circular motions with the microfiber cloth. They recommend folding the cloth and using one side for the first stage of the initial buffing and then the other side of the cloth for the more thorough buffing. The advanced graphene is made in USA. There's no wait time before wiping off the advanced graphene, making it just about as quick to apply as the spray-on products. At a price of $150, the most expensive coating we'll be testing is made by Adams and costs $150. The kit includes surface prep, graphene boost, and the coating. It also comes with a couple of applicators, 2 micro suede ceramic towels. It comes with a couple of soft plush towels. They claim it offers 9 years of protection. Apply surface prep to remove polish residue. Wipe away using a single soft microfiber towel. Apply numerous drops of graphene ceramic coating to the suede applicator. Work a 3 foot by 3 foot area at a time. Use a crosshatch pattern to ensure full coverage. Once the coating is applied to the surface, it will begin to cure and have the appearance of a rainbow or oil slick. As the rainbow color starts to dissipate on the paint, it's time to begin wiping away the surface oils. Using the micro suede coating towel, first lightly wipe and level the coating surface oils. If excess oils persist, use a plush microfiber towel to fully wipe away the ceramic residue. Allow the coating to cure for a full 24 hours. It offers 10H hardness. It's supposed to be extremely hydrophobic, slick, and versatile. They claim to offer 110% satisfaction. The Adams ceramic coating is made in USA. And the Adams seems to take just as much time to apply as a Nano Bond coating and cannot be wiped away immediately after application. Assessing ease of application is highly subjective. However, the spray-on products are definitely easier and faster to apply compared to the products that require use of a sponge or applicator. All of the ceramic coatings have had well over 24 hours to cure in a temperature-controlled environment that's very close to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's once again measure the slickness of the paint. And the sponge is sliding on the shine armor with 2.4 pounds of force, which is quite a bit better than the bare paint at 4.5 pounds of force for the sponge to slide. And the hybrid solutions is very slick at only 1.5 pounds, which is almost a pound better than the shine armor. And the Cerakote performed well and moves into second place at 2 pounds or half a pound behind the hybrid solutions. And the Chemical Guys is only 1/10 of a pound behind the hybrid solutions at 1.6 pounds, which is good enough to move into second place. And the Nano Bond isn't nearly as slick as the spray-on products at 3.3 pounds to move the sponge. And the F11 performed well at 2 pounds, the same as the Cerakote. Just like the Nano Bond, the advanced graphene isn't quite as slick as some of the spray-on coatings at 2.4 pounds. And the Adams performed very well at only 1.7 pounds. So the hybrid solutions finished in first place at 1.5 pounds, but the Chemical Guys at Adams weren't too far behind at 1.6 and 1.7 pounds respectively. The tape is definitely going to get in the way of the testing. I'll go ahead and outline the test area using a permanent marker, and I'll remove the tape. Now that the tape is off, I'll go ahead and use a larger marker just to make sure we can see the test area boundaries throughout the testing. Before we kick off testing on the ceramic coatings on the vehicle, let's kick off testing on the polycarbonate sheets. Ceramic coatings are a great option for protecting headlights from becoming oxidized. So let's place the polycarbonate sheets inside of the dishwasher to see how they hold up to relatively warm water. I won't use any detergents or additives, and we'll check back on this later in the video. And the shine armor is performing well, and the water is mostly beading and not forming a sheet. And the hybrid solutions is definitely performing better than the shine armor, and that's some pretty impressive water beading. Let's dial up the intensity and volume of water for a side-by-side. Shine armor is on the left and hybrid solutions is on the right, and the hybrid solutions is definitely performing quite a bit better. And the Cerakote is performing better than the shine armor, and about the same as the hybrid solutions. And the hybrid solutions and Cerakote are both performing very well, and this one is too close to call. And the Chemical Guys is looking really good, but the hybrid solutions and Cerakote might be just a little better. And a side-by-side with more water volume, and the Cerakote is definitely performing better than the Chemical Guys. And the Nano Bond is performing well with the water beating and no sheets of water forming. There appears to be a vertical water flow pattern which indicates an inconsistent finish with the Nano Bond coating. I did follow the manufacturer's instructions and waited 1.5 minutes before wiping and polishing the coating, but that may have been a little too long. And the F11 is performing well with most of the water beating, but there's more sheeting compared to most of the other brands. A side-by-side with the Nano Bond and F11, and the Nano Bond is performing quite a bit better. And the Advanced Graphene is definitely performing better than the F11, but not quite as well as the hybrid solutions and Cerakote. And there's a sheet of water covering the F11 and the Advanced Graphene, but the sheet of water cleared up faster on the Advanced Graphene. So Advanced Graphene for the win over the F11. And there's nothing but water beating with the atoms, and it's doing by far the best yet. Very impressive. Increasing water volume and intensity, and the atom still refuses to let the water form a sheet. Very impressive. Assessing performance is highly subjective, but the atoms came out on top. Nano Bond performed well, finishing in second place, and Hybrid Solutions and Cerakote tied for third. Strip Wash is designed to wash away heavy dirt and even car wax. I'll make just 2 passes across each ceramic coating. With a light spray, the Shine Armor is a solid sheet of water. So the Strip Wash pretty much destroyed the Shine Armor. Even after the Strip Wash, the Hybrid Solutions continues to demonstrate excellent hydrophobic qualities. And the Cerakote is also performing very well after exposure to the Strip Wash. Comparing Hybrid Solutions to Cerakote, they both look about the same and are performing very well. Water is also beating very nicely with the Chemical Guys. Comparing the Cerakote to the Chemical Guys, Cerakote is doing a little bit better with the water forming a tighter bead. And water is beginning to form a sheet on the Chemical Guys. And the Nano Bond is still performing very well with the water forming beads across the entire test area. Unfortunately, the F11 is forming mostly a sheet across the test area. And the Nano Bond is definitely performing quite a bit better than the F11 after exposure to the Strip Wash. And the Advanced Graphene is still performing well after the Strip Wash, but the water is beginning to form a sheet in some areas. However, the Advanced Graphene is definitely performing better than the F11. And the hydrophobic quality of the atoms after the Strip Wash exposure is by far the best yet. Between the Advanced Graphene and the atoms is not even close. Definitely a win for the atoms after exposure to Strip Wash. Let's see how the coatings hold up after exposure to iron remover. It's a pretty powerful product that'll definitely cause some damage to some of the products. And the iron remover really disarmed the Shine Armor's protection, and it's almost used up. The Hybrid Solutions is still performing well, but the iron remover definitely had an impact. And the Cerakote is also performing well after the iron remover. However, the Hybrid Solutions seems to be holding up just a little bit better. And Chemical Guys seems to be almost as good as the Cerakote. And the Nano Bond is holding up the best so far with water forming mostly beads. And the F11 is still offering a little protection, but the water is mostly forming a sheet. And the Advanced Graphene is still trailing the Hybrid Solutions, Cerakote, and Chemical Guys. And the Atoms is still performing just as good as new with nothing but water beads. Very impressive! Bug and Tar Remover is another powerful product that'll really put these coatings to the test. I'll give the Bug and Tar Remover 3 minutes to go to work. After a quick rinse with water, I'll wash off the front hood with Strip Wash once again. And the Shine Armor is completely used up, and there doesn't seem to be any protection left. And the Bug and Tar Remover definitely did some damage to the Hybrid Solutions, but water is still beating. The Bug and Tar Remover seems to have caused more damage to the Cerakote. With a heavy water spray, it took 15 seconds for the sheet of water to dissipate with the Hybrid Solutions. The Chemical Guys also experienced a lot of damage. A heavy spray and a sheet of water quickly formed. The Cerakote and Chemical Guys needed a full minute for the water to dissipate. And the Nano Bond is performing even better than the Hybrid Solutions. And the F11 top coat appears to be completely used up, but the Nano Bond is clearing up in only 4 seconds, the best yet. With a light water spray, water is quickly forming a sheet over top of the Advanced Graphene. And the atom still looks as good as new with only water beads. Even with the heavy water spray, water is still beating up on the atoms. And it took close to 45 seconds for the water sheet to dissipate over the Advanced Graphene. So the atoms remains on top without water forming a sheet over the atoms, even with a heavy water spray. Nano Bond finished in second place at 4 seconds, and Hybrid Solutions 15 seconds. Let's go ahead and check in on the polycarbonate test pieces. After 2 hours of warm water spray, all the coatings are still holding up just fine. Direct sunlight exposure creates a lot of heat, so let's simulate those conditions by running 2.5 hours using hot water spray. After just a few minutes, the water temperature is around 120 degrees inside the dishwasher. Wheel and tire cleaner is some pretty powerful stuff. I'll once again wash the test area with strip wash just to make sure that all the wheel and tire cleaner has been removed. Even with the light water spray, water is forming a sheet over the hybrid solutions and is pretty much used up. And the Cerakote is also used up with a sheet of water covering the entire test area. And the chemicals have definitely taken their toll on the chemical guys. And the Nano Bond is performing the best so far with the water unable to form a sheet over the entire test area. And the advanced graphene is pretty much used up. And the Atoms is performing by far the best so far with mostly water beading. I put together a review on degreasers a while back and we'll see if any of these products can survive the best degreaser that I tested. I'll wash the test area once again with strip wash just to make sure that all the degreaser has been removed. The first 4 products are spray and wipe coatings and they all appear to be completely used up. The F11 and advanced graphene are also pretty much used up. So it comes down to the Nano Bond and the Atoms. And the Nano Bond experienced quite a bit of damage from the degreaser, but it's still providing protection. It took 15 seconds for the sheet of water to clear. And the Atoms is still doing a great job with only a small water sheet forming and then clearing in about a second. Very impressive. The Nano Bond is on the left and the Atoms is on the right. And it's definitely a win for the Atoms. I dried off the front hood a couple of hours ago and it's completely dry. It took 2.1 pounds to move the sponge on the fresh shine armor coating and now it's at 3.7. The hybrid solutions perform just a little bit better at 3.5. And the Cerakote and chemical guys are both performing about the same as the shine armor at 3.8. And the Nano Bond is performing the best so far at 2.4 pounds. And the F11 is at 3.2 pounds and the advanced graphene 3.1. And the Atoms takes the lead from the Nano Bond at 2.1 pounds. And 4.5 hours of warm and hot water spray took its toll on the shine armor. About 13 seconds for the sheet of water to completely dissipate. A much smaller sheet of water formed on the hybrid solutions and cleared in only 4 seconds. The Cerakote performed very close to the same as the hybrid solutions and the water dissipated in close to 5 seconds. And the sheet of water on top of the chemical guys cleared up in about 7 seconds. And a small sheet of water formed on the Nano Bond in 3 seconds is the fastest time yet. A larger sheet of water formed on the F11 and it took 7 seconds for the water to clear the test piece. And the advanced graphene performed about the same as the F11 at around 7 seconds. After 4.5 hours of warm and hot water spray, the water is not able to form a sheet on the Atoms. Very impressive. So the Atoms came out on top for warm and hot water exposure. Nano Bond finished in second at 3 seconds and hybrid solution 4 seconds. So which ceramic coating is the best? And the Atoms totally dominated the showdown, finishing in first place. However, Atoms is pretty expensive at a price of $150 and it does take more time and effort to apply compared to the spray-on products. On the other hand, Nano Bond is a lot more affordable and finished in second place. If it's all about finding a product that performs extremely well and is very affordable, I really like the hybrid solutions. It did a great job finishing in third place and at $15, it's hard to beat. The durability of these ceramic coatings is pretty impressive. All the videos in this channel, including this one, are viewer suggested. So if you have a video idea, I hope you'll take time to leave a comment. Thanks so much for watching. Please take care and look forward to next time.